Hey, what's going on, Bingers? Binge Pulse here, back again with another video. This one I'm going to be doing my trailer reaction review on the upcoming Netflix original film Extraction, starring Chris Hemsworth. Now, before I start this trailer, I did a little research on the film, and it looks like it's directed by an upcoming stuntman, Sam Hargrave, which, if you guys notice, that kind of happened towards the John Wick series. The directors, the writers, they were actually the stuntmen for the Matrix films. So I think it's kind of a cool formula that they're doing. This Sam Hargrave actually, he was the stuntman for movies like Captain America: Civil War and Endgame, which coincidentally, those directors, Anthony Russo and Joe Russo, they're both brothers, were the directors for those films. So I think that's kind of interesting that those guys are intertwining, kind of like the guys from The Matrix. You know, you've got, Keanu Reeves, and then this one you've got Thor from, who's Chris Hemsworth. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and start the trailer. Damn.
You're hoping if you spin the chamber enough times, you're gonna catch a bullet.
Hardcore meditation practice right there. Yeah, there we go. Some good action there.
It's just easy that way.
This is an extraction.
So who the players?
Biggest drug lord in India versus biggest drug lord in Bangladesh.
Some mythic shit, huh?
It's a kidnapping. Drug lord's son. Clock's running at 16 hours. Proof of life as of 6 hours ago.
Oh yeah, Thor's coming to town. There's the Russo brothers. Infinity War, Endgame. That's right.
Survive, you do exactly as I said.
Netflix knows what they're getting into.
Name? Move fast. Stay low.
Okay, that was a good one take.
The city's on lockdown.
Yeah, no shit.
The job is fucked, Tyler. Tyler.
Just follow my money. That kid is a walking corpse.
David Harper.
And there's no way to protect him.
You have a family.
Yeah, son. He died a few years ago. The best thing you could do for that kid would be to put a bullet in his brain.
We can send a chopper and get you
Have some
out.
faith, man.
But you gotta leave the kid behind.
Thor with a gun.
Are you gonna leave me in the street?
I'll get you home. Grab a hold of my vest and hang on as tight as you can. Kid, you trust me?
No.
Good.
I don't think he trusts anybody at this point.
Are you always discreet?
Okay.
I'm not brave.
You rescue people.
Sometimes. Sometimes I do other things.
In a few weeks. Okay, so I like what I'm seeing. This is definitely Thor with a gun. But no, like I noticed in the a lot of the clips, they're practical effects. So you're seeing a lot of stunt works being used, which at the end of the day, those are the best action movies. Now, as far as the plot goes, I mean, it's your bland, typical plot we've seen 1,000 times. But at the end of the day, the action scenes look pretty good. And hopefully Netflix has learned not to show us everything. A lot of trailers will expose too many good action scenes just to get a quick buck out of. And that could be the case here. This could be a really boring, dull movie. But I mean, just by looking at it, it looks like they did a lot of work on the practical effects, like the scenes where he's jumping with the boy, from one building to the other. That's a real stunt. You could tell that's not, CGI. Also, like the one scene with the car turning, it was all done in one take. That's the stuff people want to see. We want to see the characters being in danger, and I feel like Chris Hemsworth. I mean, he's at the peak of his life right now. He's basically like one of the top action stars to date. That's not over the age of 50. So hey, I mean, I'm game for this being like a John Wick type franchise. We get the first movie just kind of like an action, simple type movie, does well. Who knows? In a few years, this could be like, we can have like an Extraction Part 3, Part 4. But the thing with John Wick, and I know I keep referring back to John Wick, that's what I see this movie kind of being inspired by, is John Wick started as a basic plot, but expanded into a universe. Now, I don't see that happening with this one. I didn't with John Wick either, but we don't know. So all we can do is wait for it to come out. It did kind of give me like a Sicario vibe, which I liked, but as well, like the whole like the color palettes and whatnot. But yeah, overall, I'm excited to see this. And in time of quarantine, I feel like this is the kind of movie that we need to see. So tell me what you guys think. Comment, like, and subscribe down below. And until next time, keep on binging.